Hi there, I'm Eddie. Thanks for practicing yoga with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give my video a thumbs up. Thank you. Hey there, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming to yoga today. Let's have a nice practice together with one another. If you happen to be here for your first time, my name is Eddie. Thank you for checking this class out. You know that you can always go at your own pace. Whatever is going on with you, just do it at your own speed. If something doesn't feel right, stop, wait for the next pose, wait for something you can do, and just keep on breathing the whole time. So please don't hurt yourself. That's first and foremost. And second is really enjoy yourself. Okay, so, or maybe I should flip those around. First, really enjoy yourself. And if you're really enjoying yourself, you won't be hurting yourself. So let's have a lovely practice today. Thank you so much for coming. Just briefly, yesterday I was talking with somebody who doesn't do any yoga, doesn't do any meditation. They weren't coming from that place. And this person was sharing with me that they're anxious all the time, that their mind never stops thinking. They're kind of a hypochondriac, always thinking that they've got some kind of illness. And what he said is, what I've learned is that if I just inhale and exhale, things will probably be all right. If I just inhale and exhale, things will probably be all right. And I really liked that he came to the same conclusion of what we're teaching and practicing here, that if you just breathe in and breathe out consciously, whew, take a step back, step off the ledge for just a moment, take a breath in, take a breath out, things are probably going to be okay. Usually things do work out, and even if something great doesn't happen, we make our way through it. So I really liked what he said. If I just inhale and exhale, things probably work out. So today, let's just practice slowing down and breathing. Let's slow down and breathe. Okay? Bring your hands together at your heart. Rub them, make them nice and warm. So slow down and breathe. Hands together here. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. Exhale your breath out. Again, inhale. Hold it. And exhale it out. One more time. Inhale. Hold it in. And exhale. Good. All right, let's chant Om together. Take a breath in. Om. One more, inhale. Good. All right, take a breath. Open your eyes up. I'm going to turn and face forward. You're facing forward on your mat. And let's just fold ourselves forward into a nice cross-legged forward bend here. And we'll take about 30 or 40 seconds to slow down and breathe, that being the theme today. So, of course, we are breathing all day long, every day. It's part of what defines being alive, is breathing. But to slow down and breathe means to become aware of the act of breathing. To move from an involuntary breath, meaning your body is just regulating your breath on its own and you're not aware of your breathing, to a voluntary breath, meaning you're choosing the breath, you're slowing it down, you're deliberate. And inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Let's cross our legs the other way. And then go forward once again. Now you're going to notice this side is going to feel different. The first side is always our dominant side. It's the way we have trained ourselves to sit in a cross leg. So the second side will feel a little different, but it's good for balance. Good. Taking one more breath here. And inhale, sit yourself all the way back up. So here's a good little exercise to help us lengthen the breath and kind of become deliberate of it and slow down that inhale and exhale. Start with your hands out by your side. When you inhale, come up, interlace your fingers. When you exhale, turn your palms up to the ceiling. When you inhale, pull your arms back. And when you exhale, take your hands down. Do that again. Inhale, take your hands up. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. Inhale, pull them back. Exhale, take it down. Now, how about we add to that just a little bit? Keeping it slow. Once again, inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, turn your palms to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in where you are. Exhale, reach your right arm out to the side, left arm over your ear. Slowly inhale up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, turn your palms up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And take your left arm out to the side, right arm over your ear. Inhale, come up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale. Take a deep breath in, pull it back. And exhale, hands down to the side. So not a bad exercise. Shoulders are burning a little bit. Let's do it one more time, but we'll hold the poses. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, turn your palms up to the ceiling. Inhale, lean back a little bit. And take yourself out to the right. And let's just hold this. If I just inhale and exhale with attention. Good. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, turn your palms up. Pull back a little bit. And exhale, bring your hand out to the other side. Very good. Hold it for a couple breaths. Two more. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, push your hands forward in front of you. Round your back. Drop your chin. Engage your belly. Now hold this for a couple of seconds. So if this works for you, what I want you to start to do is twist a little bit towards your right. You're still in that kind of concave position, but you're twisting towards your right, and you're going to push through the heel of your left hand. Push through your left hand. And then come back through the center and twist a little bit to the left and push through the heel of your right hand. And come on back through the center. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, release it down. Really, really good. Okay, let's go for a twist here. Now, how about can you slow your breath down in your twist? Can you become deliberate in your twist? Inhale where you are. Exhale, come on to the other side. Sometimes I think it's people's nature to practice their physical postures kind of like a school kid in class, just waiting for the bell. When am I out? When am I out? When am I out? And the point is actually to slow down, breathe, and go in. Keep uncovering, keep unfolding, keep chilling out. Good, we're going to do one more. We'll bring it all the way back to the center. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Lift your breastbone up. Take your chin, gently drop it forward a little bit, and then inhale. Let's start to do some circles with the neck. Now just let yourself go in this. Breathing around and around. And then switching the direction. Good. And come on all the way back through the center. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Take your hands, go ahead and interlace your fingers above your head, but now your palms are going to face down. The palms are facing the top of your head. And we've got this circle around our head. We're going to finish this warm up today with breath of fire. If you know it, go ahead and start right now. If you don't know it, it's easiest to learn by sticking out your tongue and panting like a dog. If you can do that easily, you do it through your nose. Keep it going. If you can't do it at all, take long, deep breaths. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath in, open your arms out like the letter V. Just lift your chest, maybe lift your chin, take in some of the light. And exhale, bring your hands down. Sit for a moment. Slow down and breathe. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Open your eyes up, everybody. Come onto your hands and your knees, and let's get moving. Now, I'm going to keep my pad underneath my knees here for a moment, just because we're going to kind of stay on the knees for a while. So if you want to pad your knees, go for it. You can always use a towel, or you can use a blanket that's nicely folded. If you don't need it, don't worry about it. Inhale, chin up, chest up. Exhale, round your back. Again, breathing in. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round, go back to your heels. So it's child's pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Let's do that a couple times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Exhale, take it all the way back towards your heels. Stay back. Take your upper body, crawl it off the right side of your mat. So your butt is going to stay heavy on your heels, or as close down as it'll go, and your arms are going to travel right. Good. We'll inhale here. We're going to exhale, come on back through the center. We're going to travel to the left. Now see if you can relax your head a little bit more. Good. Inhale, rock yourself back forward through the center. I want you to take your left hand, rotate it inward towards the center of your mat. Take your right hand, thread it underneath your left shoulder, and maybe drop the side of your head onto the ground. So I like to interlace my fingers here and push both of my hands towards the sidewall. But if I wasn't going to do that, then I would probably just keep my left hand down on the ground and kind of create the rotation there. Anything is fine. So let's say we're doing this, we're feeling pretty good, the knuckles are stretching out to the left. I would then take my left foot, stretch it back, turn the toes into the ground. Now that's optional. See if you can find that, and then slow down and breathe. And then maybe lift your left foot about 6 to 12 inches off the ground and breathe there. So it's such a great theme, slow down and breathe, because there's nowhere to get to right now. There's not one pose that's going to be the magic pose. It's about accessing what's available to you in this moment, accessing the peace available here, accessing the strength and the power available here, accessing the serenity that you can find here. Take one more breath. And exhale, slowly come on back. Bring yourself up onto your hands and your knees. That was nice and deep. Take a moment, take a breath, feel it. Turn that right hand in, take that left hand, thread it all the way underneath. Reach, reach, reach. Drop your left shoulder down, drop your head down. Now again, I'm going to take my fingers, interlace them, stretch both of my arms straight. And then I'll take my right foot and stretch it back. Maybe you lift your right foot up off the ground. You know, when you can find that state of existence where you are just so tapped into the moment, you're with your breath, you're with the wonderful sensation, and the mind feels no desire to wander, to question, to judge. It just enjoys being rooted here. That's true satisfaction. That's true peace. That's what we're looking for. Take one more. Exhale, come on down. Knees down, hands down. Very good. Lift your chin and your chest up. Let's turn our toes into the ground. Come into our first downward facing dog. Maybe walk in place a little bit. Shake out your head. One heel gets heavy, the other heel gets heavy. We're going to hold this for about 5 or 6 more deep breaths. Everybody take one more breath in and out. Drop down all the way onto your knees. When you're on your knees, pop your right foot forward between your hands. And before we do much else, let's wiggle the left knee back just a little bit. So go ahead and get your deepest lunge with the back knee down on the floor. The hands are going to come up above you. So find the balance, what's right for you. How much can you sink down? Lift your heart up. Sink down. Lift your heart up. And just keep playing with that seesaw. Hips go down, heart lifts up. And you'll stretch deeply and powerfully. Take one more breath here. Exhale, let's put our hands down onto the floor. Take a good deep breath in. Exhale, pull your hips back, bow your head. With your breathing, inhale forward. If you try and race this, it won't be enjoyable. Exhale, really shift gears, go down. Slow down. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more time. Inhale. Good. We're going to exhale, take ourselves back into the deepest hamstring stretch that we can handle right now. And we're going to breathe through it. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg. And try and feel it without interpretation, meaning it's not good, it's not bad, it's not tight, it's not flexible, it's just sensation. So meditate on sensation and breathe in and out. Good, we're going to take one more. You're going to bend your front knee, put it back onto the ground, keep your left hand where it is. I like to put my right hand against the outside of that right knee, and then we're just going to take a gentle twist to start, looking up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, put your hands down, turn your toes into the floor, take yourself back, and you'll be in downward facing dog. Shake out your head a little bit. About 5 or 6 slow breaths. Good. Inhale, come on down to your knees. Take your left foot, step it forward all the way between your hands, and walk your knee back as much as you comfortably can. Inhale, take your hands. We'll reach them up to the ceiling, and we'll sink down, letting our heart be open, letting our hips get heavy. I'm trying to leave a little bit more space between the things that I'm saying today, just so that we kind of have that experience of silence and breathe with it, breathe in it. Put your hands down on the floor. So let's move. Exhale, pull back, bow your head. Inhale, rock forward, lift your heart. Exhale, pull back, bow your head. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back. Inhale, come forward. Good, 2 more. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, forward. And then let's come back and just hold. Exhale, take it back. Check in with your neck, check in with your shoulders. Let yourself be nice and loose. Go ahead and bend your front knee. Keep your right hand on the ground. We're going to put the left hand on the outside of the left leg, twisting and opening. Last one in. And exhale, go ahead and slowly bring yourself back once again, downward facing dog. This time I am going to get rid of the blanket that's been under my knees because I don't need it anymore. Downward facing dog. Give it about 5 breaths. Now we'll take one more in and out. And inhale, come forward onto the top of the push-up. Exhale, go ahead and drop all the way down. Let's come onto the stomach. Put your elbows down on the ground. Spread your fingers. Just pull yourself through. So this is our Sphinx pose. Elbows down on the ground. Chest is lifted. Toes are pointing back. As we exhale, we squeeze our belly. Inhale, we lift our heart. Very good. Let's take 2 more. Last one in. Go ahead and take your right hand across your mat. Grab your left foot with your left hand. I know a lot of you are very, very regular and you come so often, you're doing a lot of yoga. And it's really nice to have a day like this where we just slow down and breathe. And it's not about pushing, it's not about breaking a sweat necessarily, but rather just kind of restructuring, doing a deep balancing, a deep relaxation through our postures. Let's take about 2 more breaths. One more. And take your left hand down, take your right hand back. Go ahead and grab that foot. Good. Take one more inhale. Bring yourself down. Put your head down for a second. You can turn it to the side or you can put your forehead in the middle, whatever you like. And I want you to take about 5 or 6 deep breaths. Take the deepest breath you can take and feel your belly expand against the floor on the inhale. And gently feel it moving away from the ground on the exhale. So I want you to focus on the lower belly. Filling and deflating, filling and deflating. Good. Now go ahead and let your breath relax, and for a couple of breaths, slow down and let your breath move to natural. And feel that same little pulse of your belly, but really let yourself go. So all cares, all worries, everything just floats away and you experience the present. Good. Okay, prop yourself back up to that Sphinx for just a moment. So what we're going to try next will look like this. I'll do it on the left side first because you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So I'm going to take my left hand straight out to my left. If you have any shoulder issues going on, maybe you'll take your hand forward instead. But if you can, arm goes to the left. You're going to roll to your left shoulder, take your right hand back, try and catch your right foot, and kick it open. So we've got this half side bow. Really working my left leg, flexing that left foot, kicking the foot back. Take one more. And slowly come on all the way back to the center. Let's go to the other side. I'm going to take my right hand out. I'm going to roll through my right side. Going to reach back with the left hand, catch the left foot, kick it, roll it open. Good. Let's have one more. And bring it all the way back through the center. Push yourself back to downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Now, your feet are probably going to be about 10 to 12 inches apart. Bend your knees a little bit, just a crack. Inhale, press against your shins, open your chest and your heart. Exhale, fold down towards your legs. Do it again, inhale and open. Exhale, fold down towards your legs. We're going to do this 2 more times before we hold the forward bend. Inhale. Take it down. Last one, inhale. And fold yourself in, everybody. Stay right there. Now find the variation you like. Do you want your hands on your ankles? Do you want them on the ground? Do you want to wrap your hands around your elbows and hang? Doesn't matter. Make sure that your head is relaxing. Be a little bit longer. It doesn't matter if it's a really fast and hard class or a slow and deep class. If you're in a state of resistance, if you're resisting what is, you'll be struggling. If you're allowing what is, you'll be flowing. The struggle is in the resistance. The freedom is in the allowing. Take one more. Sweep your arms out. You're going to come on all the way up to standing. Bring your legs, step them together so that they're touching. Release your hands down by your side. Let your palms face forward. Take a breath in and out, mountain pose. So just be tall for a moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Good. Feel your energy just balancing, relaxing. Opening your eyes, take your right foot, step it forward towards the center of your mat. Stand on your left big toe, and then slowly try and fold. Lift that back leg up off the ground. Two more. Good, and one more. And inhale, bring yourself up to stand. Release your hand down. Let's go to the second side. Take your left foot, step it forward. Now it's at the top of the mat. The right big toe is on the ground. Arms are out. Exhale, go ahead and fold. And inhale, stand. And exhale, bring your hands down. And take a nice deep breath in and out. Very good. Bringing your hands together at your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up above you. Exhale, fold forward, down over your legs. Look to the front. Breathe in. Keep your right foot where it is. Take your left foot, step way back. Spin your left foot flat. Begin to straighten your front leg. We're going to come into a triangle pose. So I can take my block and bring it right outside my calf if I want to use a block. Placing the hand down on it, the left hand is going to come up. Or I could put my hand down on my shin or my ankle. And let's start the breath. So we could think of this statement, slow down and breathe. Not just slowing the mind, but actually slowing the breath itself. Remember, you can always open your mouth. Make the foggy mirror sound if you have difficulty lengthening your breath. We'll take about 3 or 4 more. Good. Inhale there. Exhale. Put your left hand down by your right big toe. Bring your back foot maybe 12 inches closer, 8, 12 inches closer. Fold over the leg. We've already done some deep hamstring stretching earlier, so this will just recapitulate that from a new foundation. Let your head go. If you'd like blocks under your hands, do it. Now let's slow down and just breathe. Taking one more inhale. Keeping your left hand down. Now, I'm going to put mine on a block today. I'm going to put the block on the medium setting, but you could put your hand on the ground if you want. You could be on your fingertips. The right hand will come up for that twisting triangle, trying to draw my right hip back, and breathe. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, bring that hand down. You're going to take your back foot, step it forward to the front of your mat. Open halfway. Now, my left foot is going to be forward. My right foot is going to be the foot that's back. So I'll take the block. Again, I'm going to stand it up by my calf. I'm straightening my leg. You could always put your hand on your shin. You could put your hand above your knee. Notice the kind of squirrely thoughts that come into the mind. And then you have the choice to breathe. If they don't feel good when you think them, and you can feel that instantly, you can feel in a second whether you enjoy thinking the thought or not. Does it provoke anxiety, fear, anger, resistance in any way, or does it give a sense of ease? If it doesn't feel good, you've got your breath. Slow down and breathe. And then slowly bringing your hand down. Let's go second into the hamstring stretch. My back foot's going to come forward a couple of inches. I'm going to start to lower the chest down over that left leg. I'm going to relax the head fully. Everything is melting. Good, and then it's going to finish with the twist. Again, I'm going to put my block on the medium setting by the big toe side of my foot. Take the left hand up. Okay, now I'm going to come out of this a little bit differently. So let's all do this together. Put your hand down. If you have a block, go ahead and move your block aside. Take the back knee, bend it, bring it down to the ground behind the front ankle. and sit down on the floor. So I'm seated for my twist at this point. My right knee is down on the ground and bent. My left knee is bent, but it's pointing up to the ceiling. If I wanted to soften that, I would simply take the bottom leg and straighten it out. Okay? So from here, we're going to twist. We're going to turn to the left and breathe. So what's the secret to breathing in a twist? Some of you know. It's softening your body, softening your belly on your inhale. So you're not trying to inhale. You're not trying to pull breath in. You're allowing for a softness in the belly. We're going to be here for a minute so you can practice it. The movement, the energy, the activity is on the exhale. The deliberate pulling back of the belly button and the rotation of the spine. Practice that. Deliberate softening on the inhale, and then engaging the exhale. One more. And come on back through the center. Now don't go too far. So we've done a lot of hamstring stretching already. So this should probably be manageable for you. You're going to stay in the same position that you're in. The top foot is going to come to the inside of the right knee. This is my left foot that I'm bouncing. My right knee is down on the ground. Okay? I'm going to take my hands, interlace my fingers, grab the ball of that foot, and try and lift it up. This is such a great pose. Now, let's say some of you, this is just absolutely too tight. You could bend your knee, you could use a strap, or you could even fold forward over your left leg. That would be a variation of essentially the same position. But if you can sit up, do that. So lift up nice and tall, get your spine really tall. You got to keep picking your breastbone up. Maybe pull your toes back if it feels okay. Try and retract your shoulders back, lift your breastbone up. Four more breaths. Now put your heel back down on the ground. Don't go away. Put your heel down on the ground. Take your right hand, turn it so it's thumb down, and grab the little toe side of your left foot. We're going to try and twist this here. Take your left hand back behind you, lift up, straighten it as much as you can, and then take the left leg, pull to the right. Twist the shoulders to the left. Again, softness on the inhale, depth on the exhale. Softness on the inhale, twist on the exhale. One more. And bring yourself all the way back. Now we have to get into that twist on the second side. Let me show you. My left knee is now going to come down onto the ground, and my right foot is going to cross outside the left knee. If you can't comfortably sit like this, put your foot on the inside of the knee, but probably you can get it outside. Let's twist to the right. Maybe get your elbow outside of your knee. And I'll be quiet, but you're going to practice softening on the inhale, soften the belly. Exhale, squeeze the belly button back. That's the whole game. Last two. Okay, as you're ready, start to come back through the center. Uncross your foot. Go ahead and take your hands, catch the ball of your foot, start to stretch that foot up to the sky. We've got to try and get out of the rounding in the back. We want to keep our breastbone nice and open and lifted. Shoulders down, heart up. Let's take one more inhale. Go ahead and put your heel down on the ground. You're going to take your left hand, turn it thumb down, grab the baby side of the foot, take the right hand behind you, lift the leg up as straight as you can, and pull it to the left. Twist to the right. Good. Bring it all the way back to the center, everybody. Come down onto your backs. Slowly roll down. Pull your knees into your body. Give them a good squeeze. If you want to rock a little bit, you can. But then we're going to give it a nice, good squeeze. And chill out for just a moment here. Maybe roll side to side. So we're going to start to unwind the practice now, and we're going to end with a little bit of a breathing exercise. And I want to give us some good time for that. So let's put our feet flat down on the floor. Take your hips, lift them up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands beneath you so you've got your bridge pose now. We're going to do two of these bridges. So some of you will take the second one as wheel. Some of you will repeat this. Let's give it 3 more breaths here. Lift up high. You see, in a back bend, the inhale has a very different function than it does in a twist. In the back bend now, I'm actually trying to use a powerful, deliberate, controlled inhale to really stretch that chest open, and exhale, come on down all the way onto your back. So decide, do you want to try and go up into a full back bend, into a wheel pose? Do you want to repeat bridge pose again? Do you want to rest on your back? Go ahead and come into your next back bend. I'm going to repeat bridge, interlacing my hands underneath you. If you're going to do wheel, hands by your ears, pop yourself up, full back bend, breathing. One more. Very good. Exhale slowly. Come on all the way down until you're on your back. Take both of your knees, hug them into your chest. Take your arms, are going to go straight out to the side, okay? So arms are out, knees are in. We're going to take a breath here, and as we exhale, drop both knees to the right. Knees are going to stay together. Inhale, come up. Drop both knees to the left. Now, if you will keep your knees glued together, like literally like they were glued together, so no light between them, it's more of a core exercise. Exhale to the right. The more your legs spread as you twist up and down, the more disengaged your core will be. Exhale. So keep it together. Up and exhale. One more time. Take it left. Good. Now come on up and put your feet on the ground for a second. I'm going to offer you the twisted or the crossed leg here. So try and cross your left thigh over your right. Tight cross, and then your knees fall to the right. So the left knee is on top, and the knees fall to the right. Left hand goes out to the left. And I'm just going to turn my gaze and look out to the left. Come back through the center. You can start by putting both of your feet flat down on the ground. Cross your left thigh on top of your right. Take your arms out to the side, and then drop your knees down to the left. Right knee is on top, knees are falling left. And let your gaze turn to the right. Very good. Now I want you to come back through the center. First, just take both of your knees, pull them in, give them a squeeze. And then stretch your legs away on the floor. So you're going to get into the position of Shavasana, but we're not going to fully go into our Shavasana yet because we're going to be doing a little breath pattern. Now, here's what I want you to do. Just let your palms face up. This is going to be the ultimate in slow down and breathe. So we'll be breathing in through our nose for a count of 4. And then we're going to try and exhale through our mouth, making the foggy mirror for 8, basically twice as long. And then we're going to try and hold our breath out of our body for 4. So let's do this together. Just listen to me as I count it and try it with me. Get ready. Take a slow, deep breath. Go in, 2, 3, 4. Out through your mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, out through the mouth. Hold it out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out the mouth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it out, 2, 3, 4. That's the pattern. In, out the mouth. Hold it out. And in. And out. Hold it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it out. Breathe in. Out for 8. Hold it out. Breathe in. Out. Hold it out. 3 more rounds. In. Out 8. Hold it out. In. Out 8. Hold 4. And in. Out 8. So last one. Hold 4. Okay, let your breath go. Soften your jaw, soften your throat, soften your tongue back in your mouth. And notice how there's almost no breath. So feel your breath lightly come back into your body. Just be aware of it again. Let it be slightly deeper. And then make it a little deeper still. Now, because this was such a deep and powerfully quieting and calming class, you may need a little bit of transition time before you fully jump into the world. I hope you can give yourself to that. Slowly make your way back up to sitting. We'll just feel ourselves back. We'll bring our hands together at our heart. So it's a powerful glow, it's a powerful buzz. Try not to let it go too quickly. See if you can hold on to it a little bit. Let's finish with an Om. Take a slow, deep breath in. Om. Rub your hands together. Make them warm, everybody. Take them down over your head and your body, all the way down. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.